A couple weeks ago, I did a video on Ines and a couple of builds between farming and bossing. And after feedback from the community, I've decided to change up my farming build. If you're interested in seeing that, stick around. What's going on, everybody? In this video, I'm going to go over my new farming build for Ines. Along with this video on YouTube, I posted it in Reddit and a few other places, and I got a lot of feedback regarding some of the modules I was using. So I went back, I did some reviewing, and I changed up a few things, and I feel I made this build a lot better. If you haven't watched the original Ines build, I'll leave a link in the description below. You can watch that and come back and then let me know what you think of how I did on this build. Okay, first up, the modules. Okay, I didn't change a whole lot here. I'll go over all the modules once again and then go over the two that I swapped out. Time of the Hunted Hounds. Mid-air maneuvering for your sub-module. You can do whatever you want in this slot. I like mid-air maneuvering. Nimble Fingers. Skill cooldown minus 25.6%. Amplification control. Skill effect range plus 51.7%. Max shield at plus 36.5%. Skill concentration, skill hit crit damage plus 115.4%. Focus on electric skill power plus 77.2%. Skill cooldown minus 6.1%. Skill extension, skill duration plus 36.5%. Front lines, skill critical hit damage plus 64.6%. Skill critical hit rate plus 27.7%. Increased HP, max HP plus 218.5%. Focus on tech skill power modifier plus 68.2%, skill cooldown at minus 6.1%. Emergency measures, skill critical hit rate plus 64.6%, skill crit hit damage plus 27.7%, and MP conversion, skill cooldown minus 36.5%, max MP minus 15%. Now, if we compare that to the Void build or my farming build, the biggest difference here is I swapped out skill insight for emergency measures, and I swapped out the potent collector for amplification control. Emergency measures felt right in the same slot. On the potent collector, I had to change up the module slot. In order to swap out the potent collector for the amplification control, I had to go from a Xanthic slot to a Rutile slot. You might be able to switch some of your build around and make it work, but in this case here, I had to add another crystallization catalyst and level up to 40 once again. For the reactors and the components, I was able to switch out this reactor. I finally got a decent reactor. Not that my other reactor wasn't good. It was skill crit hit damage and skill crit hit rate. But I was able to recently farm for a Tingle Mechanics reactor with tech skill power gold at 0.085 and skill cooldown at minus 0.065. For the external components, originally I was running the Annihilation and Hunter sets. Now I am running the Ascending sets in the Hunter set. I don't think there's a wrong answer here. I just want to try the Ascending set for the skill cost difference. Hunter set obviously gives you that skill cooldown at minus 4%. For my arcade tuning setup, this is the path I use. It's mainly all skill power, skill cost, crit hit rate, MP, and then I decided to use the enhanced skill cooldown. I'll slide over here if you want to take a screenshot of it. I'll also leave a link so you can download this and have it at your disposal. I will also leave a link to the new build so you can have that at your disposal as well. Going back to the reactor for a second, I've got a tactical rifle weapon class mounted to it because the Secret Guard is the best weapon to run with Ines. As far as the mods and what you have on for cores, it doesn't matter because you're not even going to be shooting because everything's going to be done with her skill. The reason why the Secret Guard is the best weapon for Ines is because of the unique ability. When using a Dimension skill, recovers custom resources with a set chance. When using a Tech skill, grants the unique ability of pest control with a set chance. Upon using a Dimension skill, trigger rate 39%, custom resource recovery is at 10%, pest control trigger rate of 50%, duration is 10 seconds, max stacks of 3, firearm attack of 5%, skill power 5%, firearm attack per stack at 16%, skill power per stack 16%. And the main reason I say this is because of the skill power. The unique ability under pest control. That's why the Secret Garden is the best weapon to use within us. For your inversion reinforcements, there is no wrong answer here. It's really how you want to set the whole thing up depending on where you're fighting and what you're fighting at that time. So again, I really don't think there's any wrong answer here. I swap these out all the time. So that's the new build. I would really appreciate some feedback on what you think of this build. What would you do to make this build better? Can you make it better? Did I do the right thing? Would you change anything? I would really appreciate some feedback. And as always, I appreciate you watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, hit that notification bell, leave me a like, and a comment below what you think of the video or what you'd like to see in future videos. If you want to catch me live, I do stream on Twitch on Wednesday and Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern and Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I also have a Discord. There's a link in the description below. You can join that, ask any questions there, or just hang out in the community. Now I have a question. Were you aware there's a way to not only recover, but reuse some of your resources from your normal descendants? If you weren't, you should check out this video.